Hey guys, what's up? Doing another video here, and if you saw my previous video, I do have some disturbing news. Knew this news was going to become reality, considering my inexperience, but I was hoping it wasn't. But sad thing is obviously life tends to be an asshole to those of us, as we all know. So okay, here's my problem. Even if he gives me the capture card, which he is, um, the problem is that I don't really have my own PC. Like I got PCs in the house. There's actually a bunch of them, but they each belong to everybody else. And there is one that I share, with my family. But I can't take that out of the living room, so I have none in my room. And because of how the Elgato works, I need to have a PC on site when I record. So that being said, I could not use the Elgato because at all without a PC that works. And even if I could move the PC into my room temporarily, like when I record, which would be pretty much all day, because I'm a gamer freak, I game all day pretty much. Um, the problem with that is that none of the PCs, except for maybe one, but I don't dare use that because number one, it's not mine, it's not the one that we share. But all the other ones, like the one I do use, doesn't have the necessary components because are system requirements that the PC needs to meet to work the Elgato capture card, which none of them except for maybe that one. But like I said, it's not mine at all, and I don't share it because there are multiple people living in the house. So the PC that I use isn't capable of working the capture card, at least not effectively, because the components are not up to date. Like I don't have enough RAM, and I don't think I have the right processor, so I actually need to buy another PC. And I talked to my friend about this, and we discussed it, and we were thinking, oh, dude, fuck, man. And then I started doing some researching on Amazon, and you know how there's a lot. I was spent like a long time trying to find a PC, that had the right components, but wasn't $500 because it's like, if dude is bad enough, I have to ask him for like 150 pretty much, and and I actually found one that's compared to a lot of these other PCs, because obviously we wanted a laptop, something mobile. If like say if I go spend the night at his place, we can, so something is easily movable that's got the right components. So we try to get a laptop, and I found one that's like I think like $300, like in that area, 300 ish. It's got all the right components. It's a Windows 10, and I needed to have Windows 7 or higher. It's got the right processor, if not a better one, and it's got the exact RAM that's needed. It's made by Microsoft, which makes pretty good PCs, for the most part, and or something like that. I don't freaking know, but it's Windows, so it's a good enough PC that it should run it really effectively, and it's got some pretty okay components, and it's rather cheap. Well, like I said, compared to all these other PCs that run like $1,000 and 900, this is on the cheap end, all things considered, and I had the option to have a 1 year Norton security protection plan. So I told my friend, like, okay, here's like I sent him a link to the capture card and told him the specs of what I need for the computer right under that. And then I sent him a link to a PC that meets those specs. And then I told them, like, hey, between the capture card itself, the 2 year protection plan, the PC, and then the 1 year security protection for the PC, that runs about $545. Which, considering, you know, the four things that we're buying, that's rather cheap considering what they're meant to do and how long they can last, or and the fact we're trying to protect them, you know, for such a long period of time. So I was trying to explain to him that how, like, compared to like PCs, like where just the PC alone is like $1,000 or some ridiculous number. I told them that all things considered, this is rather cheap. And I told them we can make it cheaper by not getting the protection plans, because obviously when I use my PC, it's pretty much either going to be for Facebook, which I have my tab. No, never mind. Scratch that. No, it'd be for Facebook and for recording, and maybe to go on Amazon and browse. But that's about it. I use my tablet, like what I'm using would be for the texting and the vlogs and all that fun junk. But like the PC is mainly for videos and Facebook, since I don't really go on Facebook on my tablet because I don't really, So, so the PC would be my video hub. And I told them that between the PC, the protection for the PC, the capture card, and the protection for the capture card, that's a rather good price. And I told him because of the free shipping deal that they've been doing, recently, we're saving like $125 because normally you'd have to get the shipping, with it. You know what I mean? And that would add on some, money on that too. And it said that we roughly saved like $120, 120, 125. So I told them that because of their promotion, it's actually cheaper than it normally would be, which is nice, which is nice. And it is a rather good price when you think about it for a decent capture card that runs HDMI and so it's good quality because it's HD. Of course. And I have looked up tutorials on how it works and seen people use the Elgato, and it does look pretty good. It's pretty clear. It's pretty fabulous. So we know it's gonna look good. It's gonna give good quality. It's gonna have good sound. I'm gonna. My main concern is how am I gonna, like, if I want to do an LP like what Mr. Zappasant and Angry Joe do, where they have actually no, not so much Angry Joe, but like Mr. Zappasant, if you guys know who he is, like how he has if you've seen his videos, you know what I mean, like where he's talking, he's got his headset, and you hear him, and then you hear his team, and then you hear the game. How it sounds good. My main concern is how am I gonna do that with my, because I think I need to buy another headset that was compatible with PC and Xbox, or find a way. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try and do my best. I don't know. I need to do some more research, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I just thought of something, but I'm gonna get more into that later. But yeah. So me and my friend, my friend actually has agreed to buy me that stuff as well. If you are not thinking to yourself, man, I have a badass friend, you're fucking retarded, okay? Because, I don't see your best friend going out and buying you $500, like $600 worth of shit. So, this is for you people that say I don't have a good friend. You guys are fucking morons. All of you guys that actually acknowledge he's a good friend, because I doubt because I bet a lot of you wish I had a friend like this. Thank you. That was not for you. I was for the other assholes that don't know shit. Anyway, so no offense to you guys either, but seriously, you should be praising that I have a friend like this. That's amazing to find a friend that'll do that, because a lot of your friends will be like, dude, fuck you, man. Like, I'll admit, I can be selfish at times. Even I, if I was in his position, would want to say, fuck you, I'm getting that shit for myself. But no, see, he's a good friend, he's legit. So he's gonna, when he gets more set up, because, obviously it's a bit more than we initially thought, he's gonna actually need to move to his, city and then get the steady job. So we might actually get it later than anticipated from the previous bid, but we're gonna get it earlier than I anticipated, like, because I needed to find a job and stuff, and now I don't really, now not so much. So, all things considered, it's faster than what I initially thought, but it's not as fast as what I thought after he told me he's going to get you know what I mean? It's kind of like in the middle, it's like a compromise. So, it's still going to be faster than what I thought when I started this channel. So, which is nice. That is a badass friend that will, that'll do that for you, just give you essentially $500 fucking dollars of shit that he could easily just say, fuck you, I'm buying that for myself, fuck your channel. Like, that's some loyalty. When a best friend does that for you, that's some loyalty, and that's some strong friendship right there. So I do need to give credit where credit is due. I might be rambling about this subject and praising him to holy hell, but to be fair, I highly doubt most of you have a friend that'll literally just at random, just when you ask him, like, just like, hey, can you buy me this shit? It's this much, and he's like, okay. Like, I doubt like a good majority of you have a friend like that, and if you do, well, you need to praise them, because those are not that easy to come by. Those are rare. Okay? Cherish them. Love them. You get what I mean. I'm not trying to make this sound gay or whatever, because I don't know your friends, whatever. You get what I mean. Just, praise them, enjoy them, be friends with you, do whatever. Maybe buy them a freaking game every now and then or some shit. But anyway, yeah, so my friend is going to be buying me a PC. We don't know if we're going to get the protection plans because of how much it's going to cost extra, considering the price now. We may or may not get them. We probably will, just for the sake of, like, I don't want to get a virus on the PC, and he understands that. And obviously, I have a nephew that lives with me that's like 3 years old, and we don't want the thing to break. That wouldn't be cool, having it break like that. Just no, no, not fun, not fun at all. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. So he's gonna give me all that stuff. Once he gets a steadier job flow, and he may get it. Get that PC himself, because I told him, dude, you should get that PC for yourself. And yeah. So he has pretty much agreed to buy me all of that shit. Which, dude, what the fuck? That is amazing. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much the purpose of this video, is letting you guys know that, hey, things did not turn out as planned. Actually, all things considered, it may be to a degree better than planned, because I get a PC out of the deal, courtesy of my best friend. Seriously, love you, man. Love you so much, man. Just, you're my fucking brother. I swear, you're my brother, okay? It's the highest honor, okay? My bro. Yeah, but seriously, just things in one area didn't necessarily work out as well, but to another area it worked out possibly better, because the PC factor, I can actually get my own PC. Thank you, best friend. I can get my own PC, do my thing on that, record, as much as I want, because I don't have to keep, like, making a schedule or revolving around my family. I can just, sit down all day and do my thing. I get a decent capture card that looks well and it'll look good. It's not like one of those low end freaking things that are like $10 or something for starter channels that look like shit. Because I've seen a lot of LPs that look like shit. So, and I'm talking about looking. Don't even get me started on how many LPs like sound like shit. Like, seriously. So after I get better with the Elgato and getting better at the software and stuff, because I will, after I learn about it, which may take me some time, it'll be good. The Elgato is going to be great. So, yeah, that's the purpose of this video, is saying that my best friend has agreed to buy me even more shit than initially thought. And in this video, because of that, is also praising the holy fuck out of him, because Jesus Christ, man. That is unbelievable how much he would do that. Just, oh my god. Just, yes, man. Thank you. Just, thank you. Shout out. Just, all the way. Anyway, so yeah, guys, that's the purpose of this video. You gotta love best friends, I swear. So yeah, just shout out to him. Thank you very much, man. You're a great friend. Thank you for all the equipment. I hope since obviously you're buying this shit for me, you're like my supplier, give me all those supplies. I hope the mic could hear that. I'm not sure if it did, but if you didn't, I said give me all those supplies. Just, jokingly, but seriously. Since you are the one that made this possible, me becoming an LPer and all that, I will do content more suited to you, at least to a degree, because, obviously I have to appeal to the fans as well, you understand, but I will try and do some games that you like maybe, if I can, even though I sold it, I can go buy back Borderlands or something and do an LP for you there, or, and obviously, since we're both Zelda fans, I can LP freaking some Zelda, like Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the two NES games that came out, because I have those actually, and if I can, if any of you know how to get Wii points, because I'm trying to get on my Wii, because apparently in my city, as far as I know, nobody sells Wii points, like for the regular Wii. Like, because I tried to go in the Wii store and buy Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, and A Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is 2,800 Wii points between the three. And I don't know where I can find Wii points to buy those, which is very unfortunate. And also, I need to go buy Skyward Sword when I can. I had it, and then I sold it because I hated the Wiimote. And I kind of let the anger of can't hitting shit, because, I'm not a Wii guy. I'm a sit in my chair pressing buttons type of guy. Kind of let my rage on that get the better of me, and then I watched an LP by Nintendo Capri Sun and saw the story and was like, whoa, now that I'm not having to deal with that bullshit and I'm just like looking at it objectively, it's actually a badass game. Got some unique mechanics. May or may not work because you're set up, because the Wiimote thing, but it depends on your lighting and all these issues, I guess. Zelda is not for Wiimotes, but it was still a good concept if it worked a bit better. But better on paper, but still, so, yeah, but Skyward Sword is a great game as well. The story is, I think, one of the best. So I need to get Skyward Sword back, and I need to get A Link to the Past, and then I need to get, like, a DS and all this other shit to get all these little handheld Zelda games. But, yeah, I got Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, the two NES games, and Wind Waker. Link to the Past, hopefully soon, if I can, and then some of those Mario games that I mentioned, and I'll get those. And then I have all these LPs from my previous video. I was going to do like AVP, Kingdom Hearts, which my friend is a Kingdom Hearts fan like myself. He'll enjoy that. So I have some LPs that I'm going to have to dedicate to him now. Because, I mean, I'd be kind of a dick if I didn't. So, yeah. Now that we're... So, yeah. So, yeah. I dedicate this video to my friend, praising him to holy hell for making this channel possible. At least in the LP department. And I do dedicate, when I do these LPs, I will dedicate the ones that you want me to do to you. Like, obviously, I'm going to dedicate the Kingdom Hearts ones to you because you're a Kingdom Hearts fanboy like myself. And I'll obviously dedicate the Zelda playthroughs to you because, well, you're a Zelda fanboy as well. So, and then I might do Mass Effect in dedication to you as well, since we're both Mass Effect fanboys as well. I might even dedicate every single LP to you just cause, unless you don't want me to. But anyway, I do praise you, dude. I freaking love you, man. Just best friend I could ever have. You're my bro. Like, just. I care about you more than anybody else. Well, I mean, there are a few exceptions, like my baby nephew, obviously, but to be fair, he's a baby, so, but with very few exceptions, you are, like, the top of my list of people I love and respect. And obviously, you may even be taking first place due to your actions for this channel, so, anyway. I praise my best friend, I dedicate my LPs to you. Thank you for making this possible. I know I've probably rambled and talked in circles, but hey, if any of you have had this happen to you, like where your best friend essentially pays for your setup, I think you guys can understand. Because I'd be a douche if I went like, oh, he's buying my shit, I don't give a shit about him, I don't, you know what I mean? I have to, you know what I mean? Not only do I feel obligated, and even if I didn't feel obligated, I'd do it anyway, because, I mean, he's my best friend, man, come on. So, anyway, I think I'm rambling, but anyway, see you guys, bye. Dedicate this video to my friend. Love you, man, see ya.